Act 3 of The Gamester. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. The Gamester by Susanna Centlivre. Act 3. Hector Solus.
Where can my master be now? I should suspect he were at play, but that I know he has no money. Sure this old dad of his will open his purse strings once more if he's reconciled to Angelica. I long to know what success he meets with. Oh, here he comes.
Enter Valere, with his hat under his arm, full of money, he counting it.
I waited on your father, according to orders, sir, with a list of your debts. And the generous old gentleman, I thank him, gave me more than I expected. Day, he minds me not. I doubt we are all untwisted. No hopes of Angelica?
557 guineas and a half.
Ah, what do I see? The plate fleet's arrived. By what miracle fell these galleons into our power? I hope, sir, since fortune has been so kind.
A curse of ill luck!
Stamps.
Had I but held in the last hand, I should have had 300 guineas more of my Lord Duke's, besides what I betted.
Walks about.
I am overjoyed, sir, at your good fortune. But as I was saying, sir.
But hold, my Lord Lovegame owes me 200 upon honour. 'Tis pretty well. I have not made an ill morning's work on't.
There's no speaking to him.
There's no music like the chink of gold. By Jove, this sound is sweeter in my ear than all the Margarettes in Europe. Ha! Hector, where come you from, sirrah?
Came, sir? Why, I was here before you. But fortune's golden mist concealed me from your sight. Sir, I congratulate your good success. But how?
Ay, 'tis success indeed, if thou knew'st all. Honest Jock Sharper lent me 5 guineas to pay him 10 if luck run on my side. I have discharged my promise and brought off 1,000 clear.
Huzzah! Why, you're a made man.
And we meet again at 5, where I design to win 1,000 more, boy.
Aye, but if you should lose it all back, sir?
Impossible. 'Tis a lucky day. Angelica and I are reconciled, my faults forgiven, and all my wishes crowned. Hector?
Showing the picture.
Bless my eyesight, a picture set with diamonds. Nay then, Hector, cheer up, for now the bad times will mend. Why, now a fig for your father's kindness. You are able to pay your debts yourself, sir.
A pox on thee for naming them. Thou hast given me the spleen. Pay my debts, quotha. The bare word is enough to turn all my luck.
Say you so, sir? Is paying debts unlucky, then?
Ay, certainly. The most unlucky thing in the world.
I now find the reason why quality hate to pay their debts. A deuce on't. I wish I had known as much this morning. I would not have paid the cobbler for heel-piecing my shoes. For aught I know, it may be a guinea out of my way, for my master does not use to be so slow. Sir, now you are in stock, sir, if you please to put wages into my hands, it shall be very safe in bank against you want it.
The devil's in the fellow. Speak one word more of paying debts, sirrah, and I'll cut your ears off. I shall have no occasion to borrow, and my father will pay your debt among the rest.
He won't pay a sou, sir. He broke my head at the very sight of the list.
Ay, that was in his passion. There's a plaister for that wound.
Gives him a guinea.
Sir, your most humble servant. I find we middling people are all out of the qualities latitude. Paying debts are only unlucky to gentlemen. Sir, pray, sir, give me leave to offer one thing to your serious consideration.
I bar debts.
Not a word of that, sir.
Out with it, then.
That you'd lay by £500 of that money against a rainy day.
But suppose I should have more set me than I can answer.
'Tis but sending for it at worst, sir.
So balk my hand in the meantime, and lose the winning of 1,000. No, no, there's nothing like ready money to nick fortune.
Ah, sir, but you know she has often jilted you, and would it not be better to have this little pocket money secure? Put by 200, sir.
Well, I'll consider on't. Ha! See who knocks.
Done, I warrant.
I have not a farthing of money. Remember that, sirrah.
Puts up his money hastily.
Lying is a thriving vocation.
Enter Galoon, a tailor, and Mrs. Topknot, a milliner.
Ah, good morrow to you. Good morrow to you, Mistress Topknot. Mistress Topknot, you are a great stranger. Why don't you call and see me sometimes?
Indeed, sir, I call very often, though I have not had the good fortune to see you, for you was still asleep or gone abroad.
I am sorry it fell out so. Well, have you brought your bill?
Yes, sir.
Gives him her bill.
I hope you liked your last linen, sir.
Very well.
Sir, I beg the favour of you.
I must not let two fasten upon him at once. Mr. Galoon, a word with you. You always make my clothes too little for me.
I am sorry for that.
My breeches are seam-rent in 3 or 4 places.
I'll take care.
You sew most abominably slight.
We are about marrying our daughter.
I hope you have provided a good match, for she is very handsome, faith.
The girl is not despisable. The man is very well to pass in the world. But the small fortune we design for her must be paid down upon the nail. Therefore, sir, I entreat you to help me to my money, if possible.
If it was possible, I would, Mistress Topknot, and am heartily sorry that it is not in my power.
It is a debt of long standing, Mr. Valere, and I must not be said nay.
I know it is, but upon my honour I can't pay you now.
Let me have some if you can't pay me all. 10 guineas at present would do me singular service.
May I sink if I have seen 5 these 6 months?
That he has not, to my knowledge.
Pray, sir, consider me, if it be never so small. My wife is ready to lie in, and coals are very dear, and journeyman's wages must be paid.
Why, the devil's in the fellow. Would you have a man pay what he has not? What business had you to get children without you had cabbage enough to maintain 'em?
Valerie, aside to Hector.
Hector, no invention?
When will you be pleased that I shall call again, sir?
When you please.
I'll call tomorrow, sir.
With all my heart.
Do you think, sir, you can let me have some if I come?
Not that I know of.
No, nor I neither. Hark ye, when he has money, I'll bring you word.
Don't tell me. I won't go out of the house without money.
Valerie, aside to Hector.
With all my heart, Hector. No stratagem to save me from these leeches?
Then you must e'en lie with my master or me, for here are no spare beds. Let me advise you to make no noise. You'll have your money sooner than you think for. Your ear.
Whispers.
Be married, say you?
And to Madam Angelica the great fortune?
The same.
I wish you joy, sir. Pray recommend me to your lady for gloves, fans, and ribbons.
I hope, sir, I shall have the honour to make your wedding suit.
That you shall, I promise you.
Aside.
The rogue has hit on't.
But will this match be speedy, sir?
I hope so.
Tomorrow, sir?
Or next day. But we must entreat your absence at present, for my master expects his father with the lady's trustees, in order to settle the affair, and if you are seen, it may spoil the business.
Well, I go. I go.
Runs a little way and turns.
You'll put your master in mind of me?
Aye.
And me too, pray.
I'll do your business, I'll warrant you. Go. Be gone.
Pushes him out.
There, sir, I have brought you off once more. Here's 2 or 3 days' respite, however.
Why, then, there's 2 or 3 days of peace, for these are the most disagreeable companions a gentleman can meet with. I dine at the Rummer, where you'll find me if you want me. I promised to visit Angelica again tonight, but fear I shall break my word.
And will you prefer play before that charming lady?
Not before her, but I have given my parole to some men of quality, and I can't in honour disappoint them.
Ah, what a juggler's box is this word honour! It is a kind of knight of the post, that will swear on either side for interest, I find. But, sir, had you not better make sure work on't? Marry the lady while she's in the mind, lest fortune wheel about and throw you back again?
Marry her, sayest thou? I am not resolved if I shall marry or not.
Ay day! Why, I thought it had been what you desired above all things. But I find your pocket and your heart runs counter.
No, sirrah. I love the charming maid as much as ever. Love her from my soul. But then I love liberty.
And what should hinder you from enjoying it?
Ah, Hector, if I marry her, I must forsake my dear diversion.
Pulling out a box and dice.
Which to me is the very soul of living. 'Tis the genteelest way of passing one's time. Every day produces something new. Who is happier than a gamester? Who more respected? I mean those that make any figure in the world. Who more caressed by lords and dukes? Or whose conversation more agreeable? Whose coach finer in the ring, or finger in the side-box produces more lustre? Who has more attendance from the drawers, or better wine from the master, or nicer served by the cook? In short, there is an air of magnificence in't. A gamester's hand is the philosopher's stone that turns all it touches into gold.
And gold into nothing.
A gentleman that plays is admitted everywhere. Women of the strictest virtue will converse with him, for gaming is as much in fashion here as 'tis in France, and our ladies look upon it as the height of ill-breeding not to have a passion for play. Oh, the charming company of 6 ladies, with each a dish of tea, to behold their languishing ogles with their eyes, their ravishing white hands, to hear their delicious scandal, which they vent between each sip, just piping hot from invention's mint, wherein they spar none, from the statesman to the cit, and damn plays before they are acted, especially if the author be unknown. This ended, the cards are called for.
And open war proclaimed, and every cockboat proves a privateer.
Our engagements are not so terrible. With us revenge reaches no further than the pocket.
No more than a highwayman, and yet the world thinks both lives equally immoral.
None of your similes, sirrah, do you hear? Where is the immorality of gaming? Now I think there can be nothing more moral. It unites men of all ranks, the lord and the peasant, the haughty duchess and the city dame, the marquis and the footman, all without distinction play together. And sure that life can ne'er offensive prove, that teacheth men such peaceful ways of love.
The Marquis of Hazard, sir.
The Marquis of Hazard? What wants he?
Enter the Marquis of Hazard.
Do you hear? Did you wait with my chair at the corner of the street? For I would be incognito.
What does he pretend to?
I presume, sir, your name is Valere.
I don't remember I ever had any other, sir.
Sir, I should take it as an extraordinary favour if you'll be pleased to command the absence of your valet de chambre.
Begone.
Exit Hector.
Now, sir, do you know who I am?
I think, sir, I never had the honour of your acquaintance.
Marquise, aside.
Allez, courage, push him home. He seems daunted already. Sir, I have made the tour of Europe, and have had the respect paid to me in all courts that became my quality. In Spain I kept company with none but archdukes, and France with princes of the blood. And since I have been here, I have had the honour to sup or dine with most of the great people at court.
Why so hot, sir?
And, sir, my person is not more known than my valour. I have fought 100 duels, and never failed to kill or wound, without receiving the least hurt myself.
You had very good luck, truly, sir.
Aside.
What does the blockhead aim at?
Sir, fortune owes my life protection, for sake of the noble race from which I sprung. My father's grandfather's great-grandfather was Viceroy of Naples.
Oh, one may see that in your hair, sir.
Now, sir, there is a certain lady that has a passion for my person. Not that I am in love with her, only gratitude. And I am informed by her woman that you make your address there. Now, sir, I suffer no man beneath my quality to mix his pretensions with mine.
The lady's name, sir?
The lady Wealthy.
You are misinformed, upon my word, sir. That lady is at your service for me.
That declaration comes not from your heart. Your encomiums on Angelica last night served only to conceal your love from me.
So far from that, I did not know you till you had left the room.
Sir, I say you must not pretend to vie with quality.
I know the distance fortune has put between us, sir.
Then pray observe it, sir. Don't think every fellow we condescend to play with fit companions for us men of quality.
Valerie, cocking his hat.
Fellow, sir.
Laying his hand on his sword.
Yes, fellow, sir.
Aside.
He has a heart, I find. I'll moderate my passion.
You will have it then, I see.
Draws.
No, upon my word, sir. I was in jest all the while.
But I am in earnest, sir, and therefore draw. What, does the courage of your royal ancestors, viceroys of Naples, fail you?
Sir, I made a vow never to kill another man, and therefore pray put up. You have given me as much satisfaction as I desired. I thirst for no revenge.
Sir, I am not to be trifled with. The wine is drawn, and you shall drink.
Slaps him. Enter Hector.
Hey, what's the matter?
Lays hold of the Marquise, who draws.
Ha! Company! Nay, then, sir, this is too much to bear.
Hold, sir, hold. What do you do?
Ay, prithee let him go. He's not so dangerous as thou imaginest, Hector.
Why, then, let him go. There, sir, I have done.
I shall find a time, sir.
To be kicked. You have been used too civilly here.
A time? For what? What the devil do you come into our nation to crow over us? I believe we shall find a time in this campaign to teach you better manners. Your capering country is fitter for dancing masters than soldiers.
It suits not with my quality to answer the impertinence of a valet. Monsieur, adieu. Prenez garde, une autre fois.
Exit.
Coxcomb below resentment.
Looking on his watch.
I have outstayed my time. Now fortune be my friend, I'll ask no more. One lucky hour may double all my store.
Or make you bankrupt as you was before.
Exit. The scene changes. A table with pen, ink, and paper on it. Enter Lady Wealthy, Sola.
Which way shall I contrive to disappoint my sister's wishes? Now would I give half my estate to feed my vanity. Oh, that I could once bring Valere within my power, I'd use him as his ill-breeding deserves. I'd teach him to be particular. He has promised Angelica to play no more. I fancy that proceeds from his want of money rather than inclination. If I could be sure of that. I'll try, however. If my project takes, I shall again break their union, and if I can't serve my pride, I shall at least disturb their peace, and either brings me pleasure.
He sits down and writes.
Now, how shall I convey this to his hands? It is not proper to send any of my own servants. Who's there?
Enter Mrs. Betty.
Did your ladyship call, madam?
Aye, get me a porter.
A porter? Madam, Robin, John, and Nicholas are all within.
And what then? Do as I bid you.
What can she want with a porter? I'm resolved to watch.
Exit.
"'Tis better being confined to a desert, where one never sees the face of man, than not to be admired by all."
Enter Porter.
"Here, carry this to Mr. Valere. Do you know him?"
"Yes, an't please your honour, very well."
"Go, bring me an answer, then."
Exit Porter. Enter Lovewell.
"Lovewell? I must avoid his presence, lest he discover this intrigue. He'll be alarmed at the sight of a porter in my lodgings. Besides, my soul resents the ill treatment I have given him. He indeed merits better usage, but I know not how. I cannot resolve on matrimony."
Exit.
Gone. Am I then shunned like pestilential air, yet doomed to dote upon her cold indifference? Oh, give me patience, or I burst with rage. There must be more than her bare temper in't. She loves. Ay, there's the cause. Oh, the racking thought! By all the powers, it fires each vital part, and with a double warmth strikes every active sense. Hear me, ye powers, and if you ne'er design to make this dear, this scornful beauty mine, grant in the lieu I may my rival meet, and throw him, gasping at his lady's feet.
Exit. Enter Angelica and Favourite, with a letter in her hand.
"I shall not open it. Indeed, if you venture to receive letters again without my leave, I shall discharge you from your attendance, Mrs. Favourite."
"I'll do it for your good, madam."
"For my good? Impertinence! Am I to be governed by those I may command?"
Favourite, aside.
"In spite of all that I can do, I shall lose my salary, for when he finds the cause go backwards, he'll see no more."
Enter Durante.
"So he's here too, by your appointment, I suppose?"
"May I venture to approach the rays of that divinity which dart into my soul in impetuous flame?"
"Oh, dear sir, there's a fire in the next room, whose flames will warm you better than my beauty, I believe."
"Well, really, madam, I think Valere could not have expressed himself finer."
"Cease your odious comparisons. Mr. Durante, might I advise you, make your addresses to my woman. I'm sure you'll meet a kind reception."
"Your woman, madam? I thought a person of your rank knew how to treat a gentleman better."
"And I thought a person of your years might have understood better than to make love to one of mine."
"My years, madam? I am not so old. Can I help my being in love with you?"
"No more than Favourite being in love with you."
"You are always witty upon me, madam."
Aside.
I'd have her to know I love a young fellow as well as herself.
'Tis for my extravagant nephew that I am despised, that complicated piece of vice, whose headstrong courses and luxurious life will ruin both your peace and fortune. I saw him a little while ago enter one of those schools of poverty, a gaming house, in St. Martin's Lane.
'Tis false.
Nay, madam, I dare say 'tis true. Yonder goes his man. I'll call him and convince you.
Exit, and re-enters with Hector.
He cannot be so ungrateful after my last favours. Hector, where's your master?
Where'er his person is, his heart is with your ladyship, madam. I dare answer for him.
That's foreign to my question. Where is he?
Yes, he's a fit person to inquire of, truly.
So I am, sir, for nobody knows my master's outgoings and his incomings better than myself.
Come, you shall tell me. Durante says he saw him going into the gaming house.
Discovered? Nay, then I must bring him off. Why, that is true, madam.
Perfidious!
But, madam, it is to take his leave, upon my word. He's gone to play, with the design to play no more.
Now, madam, who is in the right?
Is it possible a man could be so base?
There are men, madam, that never were guilty of such crimes.
But, madam, you won't hear me. My master is making all the speed he can to put himself in a condition to keep his word with you. He is shaking his elbows, rattling the box, and breaking his knuckles for haste. He has sent me post for his last auxiliary guineas, which, when he has thrown off, he'll lay himself at your feet, with full resolution never to touch box or dice more.
A likely matter, truly.
So it is, madam, for he'll put it out of his power to offend again.
Till he has a new recruit.
Madam, your ladyship's most humble servant, I must fly, for my master will think every hour 7 till I am there.
Exit.
Now, madam, are you convinced? Will you accept a heart devoted only to your charms?
No more of your fustian. 'Tis unseasonable. Don't provoke me to use you worse than good manners will allow. I respect your age, but hate your...
Well, scornful maid, take up your gamester, do. You'll be the first that repents it. And so, farewell.
Exit.
Oh, my constant heart, canst thou still hold the image of this faithless man? And yet methinks I'd fain reclaim him. I'll try the last extremity. For when from ill a proselyte we gain, the goodness of the act rewards the pain. But if my honest art successless prove, to make the vices of his soul remove, I'll die or rid me from this tyrant love.
End of Act 3.